Welcome to your boys podcast. Trey is obviously absent this week. He is in Colorado.
R.I.P. to Trey.
Yeah.
For this week.
Yeah.
Only.
Yeah, he'll be back.
He'll be back.
He'll resurrect. He is in Colorado hunting
elk.
Yeah, I don't know what he's hunting.
Snipe.
Yeah.
It's definitely snipe.
Elk, squirrels. Who knows?
Yeah.
Pretty much anything he sees, I'm pretty sure he's going to try to shoot at.
What's that little chicken that's real low to the ground? That little small chicken?
Low rider chicken.
Yeah, like
is it the one with the feather on the feet?
I don't know. Maybe. What is it called?
I don't know.
Pigeons.
But it's got a feather on its feet.
It's called pigeon.
It's a pigeon. It's
Yeah.
pronounced pigeon.
No, he's not hunting pigeon. He's hunting like it's sort of like, it sounds like mouse, but it's not a mouse. It's a bird.
A grouse.
That's what he's hunting.
A grouchy mouse is what that is.
That's exactly what he's hunting. And it's amazing that I think these things are the size of like smaller than like a football, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Me and my brothers were talking about snipe hunting the other day, and one of them's like, "That's not a thing." Well, yes, it is. A snipe is a bird.
Is it?
It is.
I swear
didn't
I
know
thought you were
that
talking about
week.
hunting with a sniper rifle. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Y'all have never been snipe hunting?
No. What is that? What do they look like?
Well, it's a bird.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I got you.
it's got feathers.
Is it a flightless bird or does it get up in the air?
Like a chicken?
Well, it flies.
Okay.
Some.
So it's better to bow hunt with it. I mean, bow hunt. Snipe.
Depends on how good you are with a bow.
Yeah. Well, I'm not good at all. So.
I've never even seen one.
I think I could probably chuck a rock.
A bow?
One.
I've never owned a violin. So.
So a snipe is a bird also. Then.
Yes, a snipe is definitely a bird.
A snipe is a bird. And
they've got really long beaks.
Okay.
Too. So, I mean, it's not like really long.
Yeah.
Like a toucan or something like that.
Did you say really long feet?
No, beak.
Oh, beak.
Beak.
They're probably self-conscious about it, I bet.
B-E-E-K.
Probably.
Beak.
Like, mine's bigger than yours.
Yeah, maybe. Something like that.
That's what they go for. They're like, maybe small,
Yeah.
but...
So I'm pretty sure Trey's hunting those angry mouse out there.
He walking around with a head flopping like, look at here, boys. Look at here.
Real arrogant.
Watch me do the helicopter.
But he'll be back. This week we have Chandler in the building, and his dad, Eddie, is here also. Eddie, sorry we don't have a fifth mic. Yeah, times are tough.
Run on a real
Don't
low budget
this
here.
Eddie with Eddie J.
Yeah, this is different Eddie.
Different Eddie.
Different
Far
Eddie.
nicer.
Yes.
Nicer. Already. Known him for
Edward.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Far nicer than Eddie J.
Not
Yeah.
near
Eddie J is
either.
Oh, this Eddie's going to get an invite to come back, I think. Other Eddie, no. We do our best to keep him out of here. But anyway, we thought we would jump in since Trey is absent, and hopefully he comes back with some.
Well, hopefully he comes back, first of all.
Yeah, that's the main thing with Trey.
Because he's definitely known to.
I mean, he could have like a. You said he went hunting, so he could easily, how it is. He could have a hunting accident.
Yeah, as Dick Cheney.
I mean,
you
I'm sure
mess around.
Well, you might be right because he's with his brothers. So
Yeah. Now, but I will say the one thing we have going for him is he doesn't like to wear any orange.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, this might not be good for him.
Yeah.
We might. Yeah. I hope he comes back.
His last
Chandler
words.
might be on something.
Yeah.
His last words will be, what's that clicking noise?
Yeah. Yeah. But they are, I don't know if it's exclusive to bow hunting, but I know that they are hunting with bows because we were shooting the widely popular Getting Spooky video last week, and we were in Trey's backyard. Mm-hmm. And if you kind of picture it in this setting, like we're shooting right here, and his brother is practicing with his bow, 6 feet to the left of us.
Imagine it's a 2-car garage. We're on one side, his brother's on the other.
Yeah,
it's that close.
Shooting a high-powered bow.
Yeah, from about
from 100 yards toward us.
Yeah. And
so then we ended up shooting a scene that was kind of back directly behind the target. And his brother was like, "Hey, I was here first." Mm-hmm. So he didn't stop.
Yeah, y'all go ahead.
Yeah, and Josh and Trey were shooting a scene, and I was kind of just watching, and I thought this could be the end of me. He gets loose on one of these. He sneezes right before he lets it go.
That's you, boy.
That arrow's coming right through my calf.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back through there and watch that video on my own time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it and really pick through it and see if I
Yeah.
can see like an arrow fly through it.
Yeah.
Like in a quick.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
great
you
because
find
then
some
we
hidden
could.
gems in it, sure enough, like that.
Well, then you'd have proof.
I was gonna say because he didn't shoot me, I don't think, but I got a lot of meat on me, so if he did, could have
Yeah,
missed.
You
what
probably
does it
just
do?
got one in your
Yeah.
back you
Yeah.
don't know about.
Yeah. But I thought, shoot, this right here is kind of like one of the, that scene in The Patriot where they're all hiding, and he kind of peeks up over the thing, and he leans on the tree, and then he gets in stealth mode and like spins around and shoots a guy from like point blank range. Like, how'd you not see him? I felt like that. It's like he's about to aim small, miss small, but he's going to aim at me because I'm big, and he's going to hit me big, right in my calf.
Right in the calf,
Yeah.
right where he wanted to.
Yeah, I thought he was going to.
You know where he's going to wound you first.
Well,
Yeah,
Before we get through, we might want to have an hour of prayer.
Yeah, or maybe
Make
like
sure
a
it makes
moment
it
of
back.
silence.
yeah.
Yeah, just in case.
We'll split the difference.
No,
We'll have
we'll-
a half moment of silence and half moment of prayer.
yeah, yeah.
That way we just hope he.
We get it all. We get it
Yeah.
all in.
Yeah.
Maybe we should send Eddie to the Dollar Tree to get a card.
Yeah.
And just be like, whatever happens,
Yeah.
like, we support you and
Yeah, he's going to be out there.
It's just like a
weeks,
thank
ain't
you
he?
card.
Yeah. Just
That's
get a
like
birthday
nothing-
card
nothing
and
specific.
Yeah,
we'll just
scratch out
write
the
on it.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking about you.
Yeah. Get it from the dollar section though, because if y'all bought a card recently, I bought a card a couple weeks ago for a birthday that I didn't care about. I was like, oh, let me just get this. This one looks cool. It's got a funny dog on the front.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the counter. I think it was $8. I was like, they're just gonna get the money out of this and throw it away.
Yeah,
well, it's the Shutterstock
Yeah.
thing for the dog.
Yeah.
Like, that dog is sitting back on a wad of cash and bones.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, dude,
look at
just
y'all
a fat
fools
stack
buying
of bones.
pictures of me so you
Yeah.
can send it to your person
I'm
you
just
don't
gonna
care
start making
about.
my own cards, dude. Taking pictures of that little dog that was in here earlier and be like, here.
There you go.
It's just a Polaroid with cash taped to the back.
Yeah.
This your new card.
Yeah. there you go.
That should be the new greeting card.
Yeah, dude. You're like, what is this? I'm
Let's
like,
get to the
Hey, you might
point,
be-
guys.
Happy
You know
birthday,
what you're
bro.
on
It was
the
free.
Card. Like,
Yeah.
who's even reading cards anymore?
Yeah.
You know?
You might be on to something.
I'll
Dude,
take a
I've gotten the
Polaroid
same
of the
card
dog,
for
write
20
happy
years.
birthday under it, and on the back put from Caleb.
Put $10 on it.
Take a
$10.
$10 bill to it and be like, here you go. They're like, what is this? Where's my card? I'm like,
That's it.
calm down.
Yeah, this
I could have
is
just
the
lit a
important-
$10 bill on fire or could have gave you the $10 bill.
Or I could have spent $18 total by buying the $8
Yeah.
Shutterstock photo of some ugly looking dog
Right.
That's
raised
right.
by a woman named Karen.
Yeah.
And then
And,
you
And
only
then you
get-
wouldn't have got the $5.
Yeah, then
So
you
shut
only
the hell
get
up.
the $2
Yeah.
that was left. You know?
Exactly.
Can't even buy the Polaroid no more.
Yeah. So I think that's a way to go, and I'm kind of glad I came up with that idea.
Mhm.
That's
That-
it sounds like
one of
you're
my
onto
better ones.
something.
Yeah.
I think Christmas going to be fun around here this year.
Oh yeah, dude. Christmas cards. Well, you
I
remember
think
when
that's
you
what
was
You put the Polaroid, you have to
They're doing
you have to turn it
Hallmark
over to see how much
movie
money it is.
Yeah.
You know how you shake your gifts at Christmas time?
Yeah.
You just turn it over. See
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah,
all
it's
you
like
gotta do.
cuts out half the hassle.
right.
It's like all these inventions and just wonderful ideas and stuff are created by people just like me and you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm fat, so I don't want to have to take extra steps and extra effort if I don't have to.
Exactly.
We're making life easier.
Oh, I get winded
That's all
just
you gotta
standing
do.
up
You gotta
too
find-
quick sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know, slide, get you out of bed. Boom.
Yeah.
Invention right
And-
there. Somebody patting it.
He's sitting
Yeah.
right over here, and he'll tell you. He's told me this before at some point. If he didn't, I'm making it up. But
Hey.
he at some point in my life he has told me, work smart, not hard.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's probably why I'm close to 300 pounds.
Hey.
You got to do what
Whatever
you
it
got to do.
You know,
Whatever it takes.
Did you say work hard, not smart?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to play that back.
I
later.
think I've heard
Yeah.
that too. After you mention it.
Yeah. Whatever it takes, man. You can work hard and not be smart, or you could work smart and not be hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's up to you, bruh. Well, it's your prerogative.
It's your choice.
Yeah.
It's-
do whatever
we
you
live
wanna
in a
do.
world where it's your choice. I mean,
But for
Yeah.
God's sakes, if you're walking around hard at work, you need to get, you need to get your stuff together. You need
Yeah.
to be, you
Probably
know,
call a
solid.
doctor right fast.
Yeah, what are you doing? You
And-
have too
and
many
look,
blue chews.
I got an
you know?
issue.
You're causing I mean, if you're walking around hard at work,
Yeah.
you're causing somebody some production issues. You know.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, your
Because-
brain ain't
And you
working,
might want to
bruh.
quit popping them blue pills.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Blue Chews also
I mean, I
sponsor the
don't-
podcast.
Yeah.
Blue Chew.
Shout out to
There you
Blue
go.
Chew for
Yeah.
sponsoring the
It's
podcast.
all natural.
See, at the place I work, and I work with Buddy.
Yeah.
So, the place we work, if you're walking around hard at work, then I mean you're causing problems for somebody
Right.
because sometimes I'm pushing a cart, and it's like one of those carts where it doesn't have a handle that's protruding out, so you can walk with your hands in front of you, or like close to you. You have to reach out. So already that cart, the bottom of that cart is real close to you while you're walking. You're hitting your feet.
It's providing camouflage
and all that.
First of all.
So you're going to be hitting it. And then we have these production lines that are about waist high. Say you turn around real fast. Bam! You done knocked 5.
There you go.
Units
Workplace
off
accident.
the line.
Exactly. And your unit off you. You know.
It's a good thing we wear steel toes. So you know. At least one part of your body's the only thing hurt. So
right, exactly. Toes totally fine.
You're not hitting multiple areas of your body.
Exactly. And I think that's why OSHA was invented. To be honest, I mean,
because nobody cared at the job. They were like, if you got hurt, you know, they were like, all right, you got to go home.
Thanks to the American
redneck. And they didn't tell you
redneck.
were fired. You know, they were just like, go home. Don't come back.
Right.
But now they were like, hold up, wait a minute. They got hurt at a job that should have, you know, made it safer. Maybe somebody should listen to this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I don't know if Buddy knows this, but I used to be a carny.
Okay.
And but that's before I sold cars.
Dang.
And during sometimes too, and after because they fired me. But during that time, I happened to see this.
You didn't go back after that, did you?
Well, no, because I thought I thought it meant to stay away.
Yeah.
So I just took
that's
it.
probably what it meant, to be honest with you.
So
stay away.
If it didn't mean that, then it's just my bad. But
well, that's right.
So I just I was at this place in North Carolina. I'm not going to mention the name of the church that we were at.
First Presbyterian. No, I'm just kidding.
It was a big church in St. Paul's, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Now we're getting close.
Sounds like a cathedral, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, it should, but it's the name of the town.
Oh,
so,
never mind.
Well, now we're getting too
Did it
close,
have
Chandler.
fire baptized in
I was
going to
say, if you give them a street name, they might be able to guess the church.
Fire baptized holiness. I got you. I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, this church was huge.
Yeah.
And they would spend like anywhere from 40 to 100K just to put rides out there. Dang. And we got there, and it was a Halloween function. They had a big bus full of backpacks and stuff they were giving out to to really short children, which was really weird.
Yeah.
But it was a very small bus too. So
right.
I mean, I guess short
sense.
kids, short bus, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were setting up the rides, and them little truck rides, you pay 500 tickets.
Yeah.
Send your little kid on it while he's snotting all over the little steering wheel, pulling the little bell. He just goes around in a circle.
Thinks he's driving.
Oh, yeah, he's having a good time.
He can't
he's
reach the pedals, dog.
Sadly mistaken.
Yeah. So you're operating this ride?
Oh, I wasn't. We were setting it up. We hadn't got to that point.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we were setting it up. It literally goes in a big oval shape. Yeah. Like, there's nothing going on there. There's a couple lights. Just things that make kids happy.
Right.
And we're setting it up. Something goes wrong with the hydraulic jacks. That takes it off the wheels, so it's real sturdy. And the main guy who was trying to unbuckle everything, get all the ratchet straps and all the the knitting string off the ride from where we had to haul it there. The hydraulics failed. Yeah. On the jacks, and sending the track that these little cool trucks ride on. Yeah. Right on his foot.
Oh man. Oh.
And he hollered.
Oh, screamed. I bet. He wasn't wearing no steel toes.
He wasn't. It had probably been worse.
Ooh.
Because 17,000 pounds on your foot. At that point, your foot has to be flexible.
Yeah. Gotta
be. If only Dad would know, but there's in St. Paul's, North Carolina, the ground is really tough. Okay. And it's just red dirt. That red dirt. It's like real. So it's not like South Carolina, like right here, where it's been raining and stuff. You kind of push down. You can push some dirt down. No, it wasn't like that there. Oh man. You're on a all natural parking lot there. Yeah. And push that foot down. Ooh. And he was hollering, and he was saying words that I wouldn't say within 10 feet of a church parking lot.
Right.
Oh, yeah, especially not in one.
Yeah,
Jesus.
He was in one.
Yeah.
And he was saying words that I'm pretty sure, like, if the pastor had been standing there,
Yeah.
he would have.
It might have hurt so bad the pastor said something.
Yeah, he would have.
They
He
might
would
have
have
smited
smacked
him real
him with the
quick.
Bible right
is that-
upside the face.
Hey, sometimes that's how you got to get them, dog. You got to put
So
the
is
Lord in them
that
in a
foot? Is
physical
it real
way.
flat now?
Well, he's always flat. He was always flat-footed.
Amen.
So I don't know if it changed. If it changed
Can he
much.
swim any better?
It got like a flipper now.
Is that a flipper?
Yeah, is that Michael Phelps you're talking about? Because he can swim real
Does he
good.
have a job? I bet he'd get a job making big footprints.
Oh, yeah, he got like a web
You know,
foot
I mean-
now.
Oh, look, he could do a real good job of framing a duck for a crime. I bet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a real flat, wide foot,
Mm-hmm.
leaving tracks that aren't his.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, that duck did it, not me.
Oh yeah. I don't know who
That-
did it.
that
It was
one
a
Just
duck.
buried the platypus.
Yeah.
That's
Well, Eddie, is your
He's setting
foot doing
them up.
better now, or
it wasn't him.
Oh,
It wasn't
well, I saw the
him.
boot. I was like, well,
I thought we was talking about Eddie. Oh,
That
well,
was,
I didn't know somebody else.
I didn't want to make it embarrassing, but I was like, well, he's got a boot on, so
I thought that
And
was
it
a
don't look
zinger
that
at the
bad
end.
from
Like he
here,
was just
so, I mean,
surprised.
he's still in good spirits. So I thought it must not have hurt that bad.
No, there was no punchline to that story. I mean, I should have staged that, but that would have been great. But like, my dad's doing great now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
a lot
no.
better.
A truck ride didn't do that. Little
dang.
Debbie did that. Little diabetes.
Oh,
He's got
man.
diabetes, and so
Dang.
keep
Ain't no
him
telling
on.
how many times that's
bruh.
happened. Let
I
that
see.
hit your foot. Shit.
Bro, that's the invisible enemy right there. Like America's
Yeah,
fighting.
dude.
It ain't the COVID.
Uh-uh.
It's that diabetes.
Yeah.
'cause-
Yeah, Corvid didn't do that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So that's what's happening is diabetes complications. Oh,
yeah,
dang.
it dumbed him down. He's got 2 toes missing.
Yeah.
So
Can't find
now
no
he can. No, he can't. We've been looking. We've been looking for like
All
how
over
many
the
years
house.
now?
Check the refrigerator.
It dumbed him down. Like his IQ dropped a couple levels because now
dang.
he can't count to 20. He can only count to 18 now.
Shoot.
So,
Dang, dog.
but every truck he drives is a tow truck. So,
Yeah. Well,
and his favorite chips is Fritos.
Dang. You've had these in the holster.
So
Yeah.
you've been ready for
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
well,
were
he
waiting.
told him himself, but he doesn't have a microphone, and I do.
Oh,
So-
well, we got to cite them
Eddie
then.
loved that.
Those
You
are
know.
Eddie originals.
It was.
Those are great.
Those are Eddie originals. Like Adidas has originals,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
but if Eddie had originals,
I hate
one
Adidas shoes,
would be
man.
very
Wearing
supportive.
Adidas? Yeah, you wearing Adidas.
Of course, I'm wearing Adidas. Adidas, we want you to pay us.
Yeah. Well, Eddie, sorry about your foot, and sorry that I took a serious thing and then made it a joke.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
That's
some
right.
dude,
Now that Chandler
what
told those
Americans
jokes that
more
you've
of.
made, I
You
feel
know, if
much
you-
better about
some dude in St. Paul's right now is just like, I can't believe he did that. Like,
Taking
Yeah.
my
Can't
heat.
believe
He
he
taking
mentioned
my
our
heat.
church.
My foot was under
Yeah.
that railroad
Yeah.
track.
it. So, what did you do at the carnivals? Did you operate the rides?
yeah,
Did you? Okay.
yeah. Push little kids down the slide and stuff.
Okay.
Well, I say push, but it was more like put them on the
like
little.
a throw? Oh no.
I should have done that, but it was like the little potato sack or whatever.
Yeah.
because they didn't want you to slide down.
Right.
You know, kind of skin your butt a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Because no one wants to see a child
with a skint butt, right?
Yeah.
dude.
Or just in general, nobody wants to see a
Yeah,
child.
but if you have to, preferably them not being hurt.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
Or a
that-
skint butt.
Jesus.
Right.
Or waiting on a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Or just in general.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Especially
Yeah, let's get some money off of it. Like, and I'm talking America's funniest home videos, not like pervert internet videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear.
Yeah.
With a
bunch of
skimp butt.
deviants out there,
Right.
bruh.
But so what was your favorite ride to operate, or did you just do the one?
I did multiple rides.
Okay.
So my former boss man at some point will listen to this. He will hear it.
Yeah.
But you
So
didn't- well, just for the record, you didn't break nothing.
Yeah.
only
You didn't
that
break nothing or no one, did you?
only that 3 times.
Yeah.
But you know, it was. I don't know if you've ever seen the ride, the Roundup. It's just a
Yeah.
thing that goes like
spins
this.
around and goes up.
Yeah. You pull a lever and the thing. You're
Yeah.
against the wall. And
Oh,
you're spinning
yeah,
in
yeah.
a circle.
Yeah.
And then it lifts up.
Dang, it tilts sideways. Like, oh, we might dump you out.
And goes
Yeah.
around and around. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the rest of the carnival rides, all they do is go
spin around in circles.
Yeah, I operated that one.
Okay.
And I set it up on a couple occasions.
Yeah.
And
helped them set it up.
And you said you got fired.
Oh no, I quit that place.
Oh,
gotcha.
I thought maybe a flying kid come complaining or something.
No.
Oh yeah.
No. Well, see, I operated that ride, and it was really scary.
Yeah.
And it was more scary to operate it than it was to ride it. Imagine that.
I'm terrified just hearing you talk about it.
We should have just had like a line of people to ride it and a line of people to operate it.
Yeah, to run it.
Because it's more thrill to run it. Okay,
it's too much stress, man.
So you turn up the speed on it,
and
it's like going really fast, and I forget how many revolutions per minute the motor was going.
Yeah,
but after it got to a certain speed, the more you let it spin, the faster it would go.
Yeah,
and you could load 30 people on that thing.
Oh yeah,
and that's a lot of people, especially at the unfair, because that's what I call it. Have you seen the people at the fair?
Yeah, dude. I try not to go to them.
That's the unfair.
Yeah,
and you pull that lever back,
and it goes faster and faster.
Yeah,
I mean, the more you let it go, it goes faster and faster.
Yeah. If you pull that lever back, it just kind of stays the same.
Yeah. You didn't nod off or anything, did you? I mean, you didn't nod off while you was operating this thing, did you?
Well, the amount of lights and sirens, there's no possible way you could take a nap right there.
Oh yeah, if you took a nap in a
it's so scary. You're just like cheeks clenched and everything, and you got to pull this hydraulic lever back.
Yeah,
and that's what would get you, because when you start to pull that, need I mind you, we put this on the back of an 18-wheeler driven by an 80-year-old man.
Yeah,
and this thing, and it was set up by me. Okay.
Yeah.
So
man,
pull that lever.
Not want to go to carnivals, kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is giving me much less confidence in carnivals right now.
So you're standing at the rear end of the trailer.
Yeah.
Not the truck side, but the rear end, and you're pulling that lever, and you can feel the jacks kind of lift up a little bit, and if you're holding on to the side, just to kind of get some pulling action, and you're pulling back on the lever and the lever, whatever I just said, that thing starts to pick up, and the more it picks up, the more you can feel the jacks moving, and when it's all the way up, after every rotation, the actual bed of the truck is going like this right here. Parts of it are lifting up, just in a. Yeah. It's the turnbuckles on the jacks. You have to recheck them after every couple of rides, because they start just coming back in and lifting it, keeping it up.
That's scary, man, because it seems like that thing could just, if it tipped over far enough, it could take off and just roll probably to Florida.
Yeah. Probably. And I'm
it
not
just
sure.
wouldn't stop.
How far is Florida
you
from
push
here?
down a hill?
Oh, from St. Paul, Minnesota, dude.
Not Minnesota. It wasn't Minnesota.
Oh,
North Carolina.
Oh my gosh!
If
you roll from St. Paul, North Carolina, you're gonna roll clear to Cuba. I think just scooting across the water on the top.
If you get up speed, headed downhill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And if you catch an interstate on the way,
downhill.
Well, Florida. North Carolina, Florida.
I think back in the 80s, that's what it was. Like, Florida was just a big old ramp to get back down to Cuba.
Yeah.
And that's where the amusement rides come
off. Exactly. Those are terrifying, man. And what's even more terrifying than you setting it up is the apparatus that makes that thing spin is what we sell. So,
Yeah,
so
nice. So
in other words, y'all can start a carnival right in this room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
easily.
We could make a miniature roundup. You could put when if Trey makes it back, take him and maybe one of his brothers, and put them one on each end.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't have to tilt them up far, because the ceiling's only so high. But
exactly.
Well, what we're going to have to do is get Trey to figure this out, because it'll all have to be made out of wood. Trey's Amish, so.
Yeah, he'll have it done in a matter of weeks, hours.
See, I do listen. Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to build it, and we don't know. In all honesty, we couldn't put this thing together if we tried.
I feel like
we're not hydraulic engineers.
No.
We're hydraulic salesmen. You want it, we got it, you buy it. That's basically how it goes.
Yeah, don't ask me the formula to figure out how many pounds of torque's going to be on you.
Yeah, I don't know what yaw ratio you need to tilt this thing up.
I don't need to know your yaw
I'm not a scientist.
That's where I come in.
Yeah.
I'm not a scientist either, but I mean,
you know how far to crank
you may
that
or may
lever.
not. You may or may not get your toe cut off, or
Right.
your whole foot smashed into a church parking lot while you're screaming curse words
Right.
at the
Good
Lord.
job right there.
Yeah.
You know, workplace. You know, what is it? Danger. You knew that when you took the job.
Yeah, it's the carnival.
Yeah.
It's the,
It's supposed to be
Yeah.
fun.
you go into the unfair.
Exactly. Like, if
you think it was
if
going to
you
be fair?
Don't expect to get hurt when you go to a carnival. You are sadly mistaken, I think.
I think that's on the checklist.
Yeah.
Number 1, funnel cake. Number 2, get hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I also made those too because
Yeah.
And you know, people when they're getting ready to go to the carnival or to the fair, they take this into consideration. I mean, you got any band-aids, bandages, anything? Well, get them.
Yeah. For God's sakes, get them.
Yeah.
We don't need them.
And get that beer out of the refrigerator. We're going to take it with us.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Drink it on the way.
Yeah. The guy toting that 7,000-pound machine is like, where's that six-pack?
Where's the six-pack?
We're backing out of the driveway. We're not even on the road yet.
Well, that 80-year-old man who drove that truck,
Yeah.
that's basically how he drove. Like he was.
Oh, I bet.
Now I would say he's more than likely opening up a 6-pack, except for this guy's been driving the same way for this whole 6-hour trip. So is he just constantly opening a 6-pack?
Yeah.
Is he constantly cracking beers open?
I'll bet.
At what age does it get to where you're so old? Like, I know that, your mind starts to slip individually. Everybody's different. But I feel like once you get to a certain age, you essentially drunk all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because you can't drive. They don't want you even going out of the damn house.
And you can't sleep that
you
good.
get lost. My God, you get lost. You can't find your phone. Your son or your daughter's got to call the cops looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can't
This is
teach you how to
essentially-
push that damn life
If you
alert
didn't
button
know
to
the
get your
age
own
on this
help.
person,
Yeah,
it
and
could
you
either
fold
be
it
a
home in the
drunk
refrigerator.
person or a very, very old person. I just want to know the age, because I feel like it's probably above 80s, but I feel like I'm probably going to get there at about
40.
42.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on the person.
Yeah, I think it does, man, because
because-
dementia hits you different.
I think it's how active you are before you get
Right,
80.
right.
Like you, 42 is going to be about right for you.
Well, yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I work third shift, so it's probably gonna be a lot sooner.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of health defects that happen to people who work third shift. You probably
Oh,
should have. You probably should have read that paper
Yeah,
before
well,
you join, buddy, because it happens faster. So where yours was maybe 95 at the
Mhm.
time, it's probably back
I was going to say you were
15, 20
seeing that.
years. So I don't know how old you are, but that's gonna affect you real soon.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got a while then.
Let me ask you this.
Good.
I'm trying to find a picture of it, and it's a question for you, Chandler, because I was riding through North Korea one time, and I called it that, but it was actually West Virginia, but same thing.
They got that
Well,
demilitarized
that's where we
zone
got our
up
name.
there,
You know,
except
we
it's
got
like
North Korea, North Carolina,
Yeah.
South Korea, South Carolina.
something like that.
But
I mean,
they close.
in the demilitarized zone or whatever you
Yeah.
just called that,
Yeah, I was
in the
gonna say,
DNZ.
Yeah, I
Up
think
there
that's
in West Virginia, though, like you have to worry about them maybe shooting you
Oh yeah.
in West Virginia, but one thing you'll never have to worry about in West Virginia is getting bit by a person.
Mm-mm.
Oh no,
No, dude, they'll gum your ass
Gum?
to
They can't
death.
go
Yeah,
there.
I was
They
gonna say
will
that.
gum you.
Yeah, dude, they might try to gum you real quick, but nah, they ain't biting. They ain't drawing no blood at
no, they ain't
least.
biting nobody up
Yeah.
there, dog. I don't have the picture, but or the
You'll never see Walking Dead in North Carolina or Virginia, West Virginia. None of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for goodness. No.
Unless it's unless everybody, the rest of the population of West Virginia, those little gummy Krabby Patties.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They also have like gummy brains and stuff come out Halloween.
Oh yeah. They
Everybody, because it would have to be a gummy brain because there's just no teeth. That's how they tell how much the prostitutes are worth up there.
Oh
They
yeah,
have
dude.
to walk around flashing fingers to tell them how many teeth they got. The more teeth, the more expensive they are.
Oh yeah. Oh, but you feel like it would be the opposite. But then also, supply and demand are like nobody's got teeth up here,
Yeah,
so,
so,
like, it's
yeah.
got to be cheap.
So we're going the other way. 2 teeth?
Yeah. Two teeth, man. So,
Well, I can't find it.
I
But
feel like they would need to be in the back of the mouth, like the
yeah.
2 teeth that they had, like not right here.
Oh, shoot.
Oh yeah, they probably just got a bunch of molars. Like they're missing the front. It's like their windows are open on their house.
Anyway, I was riding.
Just shutters.
Yeah,
And,
you can just see. You see inside there.
Where was that? I was in West Virginia, and I I saw past this carnival that was on the way to be set up, and they had this ride or like, what is it called? Like not a game, but like a something.
An experience, probably.
Yeah, experience section, and they were like little bears. Like they were the shape of a bear body, like wearing a little costume, but they were like hollowed out so you could like sit in the bear, and it looked like they spun around. And I just wanted to know who the hell came up with that.
Well,
because that seems like a terrible idea. Well, you want to hollow out a bear for someone to sit in?
Yeah, dude, I don't spin them around.
Yeah, what's that movie? It's not that movie. The Revenant. This ain't it, Chief.
No.
You dancing around with a bear.
Yeah.
So I went into a trade show.
Yeah.
And
for carnival rides.
For carnival rides
Wow.
and amusements. It's, to be honest, we should all take a trip to do a podcast there.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so
do they let you test drive them?
Well,
test ride them.
I mean, you can test ride them, but
Yeah,
the guy we had with us, he wasn't a good driver, so we couldn't.
Nah,
we couldn't let him
maybe
test
we'll get
drive
Ray
them.
Stevens to meet us there.
Yeah, I wish
Hey,
that idiot would
what
call us
about
back.
Kenny Copeland? I mean, I'm sure he
Yeah.
lives somewhere near there. He's probably got another house there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he could fly one of them non-possessed private private planes he has.
Yeah, dude.
And meet us like there.
Yeah. Well, Tyler Perry made that jet so cheap he had to buy it.
Yeah.
You know,
Just made that
it was
jet
just
so cheap.
It was unheard of. If he had not bought it, it'd have been a slap in Tyler's face.
It would have been a sin.
Yeah.
It's like when they turn in a blue
Probably
light on
him.
the Kmart. The blue light special.
Yeah, that didn't work. Kmart went out of business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's
Like blue light
Kmart?
special, everything.
Everything.
Everything for the next
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Dang.
Going out of business.
Let's just go ahead and delve into this carnival
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Y'all
Now,
really?
have you ever been to a carnival? I mean, ever in your life been to a
Well,
carnival?
hold on. Chandler was telling us about this trade show for the carnival stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. The trade show. It's they better pay me for saying this.
Yeah.
I mean, because we got like a bunch of people listening,
Yeah.
and
There'll probably be a couple people
So-
who listen to this.
pay up.
Boys,
But it's IAAPA, and do not ask me what that stands for.
I know what it
because
stands
don't
for,
know.
dog.
There's
IAAPA.
It's International Amusements.
House of Pancakes.
International
And-
Amusement Association for
And-
Perverts and Animals.
That's it.
Easy. Give me
That's it,
another.
dude. You got to come in a costume, or
Yeah,
you
dude.
you the other.
Right.
Like, so
Right.
don't walk in there with a normal shirt on.
Yeah. Anyway.
I just couldn't think of it, so that'll fit
Yeah.
it better. But anyway, they bring in all these guys that there were people there from Namco,
Mm-hmm.
make Mario and Pong.
Dang.
They had like original the Pong table there. And,
This sounds
not
maybe
without the ping though.
I was
It
going
was
to
just
say,
Pong.
this sounds kind of like a dream you might have had because Pong came out well before our time.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
well
they
before.
had one of the originals. I won't
Dang.
say it's the original because everybody
Yeah.
knows it. You know, how would
Who
you know?
knows?
How
Right.
would you know?
Right.
Yeah,
So,
they didn't put serial numbers on them, bro.
Yeah. So a bunch of
I ain't never
these-
seen
Yeah.
Pong at a carnival, though.
But this was a
The trade show.
It's a
Yeah.
trade show, so
trying
they
to sell
have
it.
a little bit of everything.
Okay.
They're trying to
So-
trade it.
You know the prizes, the cheap
Yeah.
10-cent prizes that you get
Yeah.
at the fair.
Oh, they got those guys there,
yeah,
too.
they
Like,
got
hey,
those guys. They got the food guys
yeah,
there.
look at this neon wombat you can win for
Exactly.
7,000 tickets.
How many different ways can you make a funnel cake, though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why
Yeah.
do they have the food
Yeah.
guys there?
They start making them tall instead of just wider.
yeah.
They just made a normal cake. They're
Yeah.
like funnel cakes, also cakes.
They had beaver tails. You ever had beaver tails?
No,
It's a funnel cake.
Is it?
It's just not.
It's just big,
A-
wide,
a-
flat one.
I was gonna say,
It's
just
wide
a
and it's
pancake.
flat and it's got stuff in the middle. Like,
You know who invented it?
have you seen?
You'll never guess.
John Beaver.
No, the guy got his foot crushed up there. He the one who invented it.
Yeah, dude. I can see that.
John Beaver.
Yeah. John Beaver. What? So,
So all the people that was there, you got these Russian people, which
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't want them making your rides.
yeah. I don't know, dog. I mean, that Chernobyl, those
Yeah.
things are still standing.
Send them back north.
Well,
You know, I didn't think about that.
They ain't running, but they're
They're-
standing.
You know, we ain't got
exactly.
nobody to run 'em.
You don't want a standing ride that don't run.
Yeah.
You just
But
want to ride
that one made it through like a nuclear bomb. So I think if they're making, I think the quality that Russians make, this is probably not going to make the podcast because I don't feel suicidal. So
yeah, I was gonna say
I don't think
we don't want to make it known, but
yeah,
I will say an old Russian AK, if it's anything like that, the old Russian AKs they'd hold up for a while.
Yeah,
I've been told.
We got like 6 of them in the attic.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want anything from Russia these days, at least.
Oh no.
Cold War Russia. Yeah, send your stuff over.
Well, most of the rides they're selling is not from Cold War. It's from
stuff.
It's from Corvette War.
Oh yeah.
You might want it.
Nah,
but
they keep it.
So they make all these different rides. There's they make some funny looking ones that it's the same ones we make here in America.
It's probably that bear ride.
It's got bears. They got a strawberry one. That's just it does the same thing that bear ride does.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 4, and it's just on a crossbeam like this.
Yeah.
4 bears. Okay,
Yeah.
you put your little dumb kids in the bears.
The bear.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna
Shove your
sit
kids in the damn
inside of the
bear.
Russian bear.
Right.
Okay. When was the last time you let your kid sit on a bear's lap?
I couldn't even tell you, dude.
Whether it's like a big hairy man as a bear like that.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I think Santa might also experiment.
What are we
I
teaching our
think the
kids?
last time.
Hey,
probably
go over
sat
and get in
on
that
his
bear.
lap.
Yeah, get in that bear.
Get in.
But that makes sense
in a
because
bear.
these bears were dressed in not costumes, but they had like little vests on and like little shorts. And they were all different colors. Like one was the red bear, one was the green bear, and they had a little hat like you'd see it like a
top hat.
No, like a hat for
conductor's hat.
No, like a hat. Y'all aren't letting me think.
Pizza
a
hat
for those elderly men who ride those tricycles. Who are those guys?
Elderly men.
Yeah, Shriner hat.
I was about to say something else, but I'm glad.
And Russians wear Shriner hats. So those are Russian bear.
They're Russian bears.
Yeah, Russian bears.
Shriners.
Russian spinning drunk bears. The vodka bears is probably what they are.
That's probably what it's called.
They
Called the vodka.
That's the name of the
That's
ride.
8 tickets.
There you go. Hop in there.
8.5 tickets.
Yeah.
The half is just because they're Shriners.
Get your ass in the bear. Let's
Yeah,
go.
they got
And-
donated
Let's go.
portion.
And because it's Shriners, they're doing that half tickets for donations.
Oh, yeah,
They're
that's a
done.
round.
to
Yeah,
help
get
the
in that
kids
bear.
at
Round up to the
Chandler's
next
ready to pull that lever.
Exactly. Chandler's about to pull the lever. So
Pull-
anyway, you
pull
were telling me about
the Russian bear
Russians
lever.
at the thing, and I interrupted you by telling you that those bears were Russian.
So that's more than likely. That's more than likely where those Russian bears come from. Was from that
North Korea.
place. No. IAPA.
Oh yeah.
So that place is amazing. For like $500,
Mm-hmm.
you get all access to the place for 3 days.
Hold up. Now, you get all access to the trade show itself or a town called IAPA?
The trade show's called IAPA.
You have to pay to get in.
Yes.
Oh.
You don't.
Now, this
Hold on,
changes
let me
the-
get-
now,
Okay,
this
but
changes
you
it
get to
now.
ride the Russian
Hold on.
bear rides.
Okay, so I get it now. So maybe this is like a one-time ticket. You get in, you can test drive all of the rides. Or test ride.
Well,
I don't
For
know
3
how to
days.
say it. So
But-
3 days, you can go in there and you can be like, hey, Fitzsimmons over here running the Russian Bears. I'm going to hop on here, crank it up.
yeah,
And they can do it. Okay, I got you.
yeah, but see,
Well, I don't know if it'd
this
be-
place is so big. In order to
Man, I'm trying to-
explore each individual crazy drunk Russian vodka bear Shriner,
You got to go for 3 days.
it's a 3-day thing. They had a roller
Man.
coaster that I was so big. I was so big at the time. Like, I've lost a lot of weight, but I was so big at the time. They had to squeeze me in this little roller coaster, and it was like air pressured and stuff like that.
Oh, damn,
And
sounds fancy.
it's not much to the roller coasters. Like, if you've been to Dollywood, they get the little VeggieTale roller coasters. Not much
Mhm.
to it. Same thing with this thing. It wasn't very big.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's jump on that. And
Yeah.
the carts were round, but they
Okay.
had 2 seats on each side, even though
Mhm.
they were round. So, I get in a little happy seat, and I'm all by myself. And the guy said, "You sure you want to be by yourself?" I'm like, "Come on, man, start this thing up. Do I look like I'm afraid to be alone on a ride?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, come
And
on.
I was
don't
with the whole
question me.
group.
Yeah,
And-
don't question
and-
me, dog.
Yeah, they were all
Crank it
sitting
up.
together.
Send my
Yeah.
ass on.
holding arms, and I'm like, okay, I just walked up. They've been standing there in line, and I just jumped in with them because I just
Yeah.
got back from the bathroom because those
Right.
beaver tails got me,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and it was.
I get you.
I ate the beaver tails, and then I got jumped on the Russian Shriner vodka bear.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
So I jumped in line with them,
Mhm.
and we get up there, and I'm sitting on the very last cart,
Okay.
and I'm sitting in there, and you want to be alone? Well, I don't really care. Let's go.
Yeah.
So we start off and we go around the whole little track once, and we start to come back into the station, and this guy powers this thing up. Like, what is he getting ready for?
Yeah.
Like, what's this thing gonna do? Well, when it come back through the second time in the station, he was actually taking off the air brakes.
Ooh.
That caused them not to spin when they're going around the first time. So what happened to be a little happy go-round ride that I was lonely on,
right,
turned out to be a horror. It was.
Oh yeah.
I was spinning, and I was the only person. Okay, so a circle,
right,
a round tub.
Yeah.
You could say, and you're sitting on the outside of the tub,
and
you go down a hill, and you're on, and your side's heavier,
right,
and you're spinning like this, and it's just. I wish Trey would have been there with me.
I was gonna say you didn't have no counterbalance with you, dog. I mean,
it sounds like you just described every time I've ever been to West Virginia. So it just
you're just spinning around.
You feel lonely. You know, it's just not a good place to be. And that ride sounds like West Virginia in a amusement park ride.
Yeah,
you could encompass it.
Yeah, basically. Welcome to West Virginia. Sit in your bucket.
Those who
by yourself,
galvanized tub real quick
with your feelings.
What? And over yonder in the distance, there's a drunk Russian
bear spinning around, losing his mind.
There you go. Almost heaven, bro.
Why do they do that? Why do they make
colorful Shriners
all amusement park rides why do they all have to spin wildly?
Dude, I think it's a certain thing with just they want you to feel out of control.
Okay.
I think they just want you to go.
It's the only place you can go to pay to feel out of control.
I think that
they love chaos.
I think the rides are for the people who are sane, because if you go to a carnival, you're out of your mind.
Oh yeah.
But if you go in, say, hey, I'm going to go get some of this delicious beaver tail or whatever.
Yeah, you go
roll up in there. You're still sane. They're like, oh, let's get you on a ride right quick, and now you're insane.
Yeah, what you doing?
Like. So, I don't know, man. But it sounds like...
I was just going to say, do you want to go ahead and jump into the dark side of these carnivals and fairs and stuff like that?
I don't think I can handle it.
Nah, I feel like I know what goes on at some of these carnivals.
Do you want more?
That's the thing, man.
We can turn this from a comedy broadcast
to a damn PSA about
horror real fast.
Man, I would imagine that most... it's honestly how COVID started, I think. At a carnival.
COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, easily. That's how it started.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
How often do you wipe those rides down? Never. The Lord does it with rain. That's it. It's rained on.
That's rain.
That's it.
Yeah.
Disinfected.
Yeah.
They're gonna blame the man upstairs for that, for not doing it after every 6 minutes, like it does in Florida.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you go to a fair in Florida, that's like they're probably still running them because
they are.
That's probably the cleanest fairs you
Well, that's what it is. You set up a carnival in Florida, it's 50-50. It's half carnival, half water park, because it's gonna rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you put 2 kids on it, spin around once, get them off.
Yeah,
you got rain.
You hit the spin cycle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, put them in a damn washing machine real quick.
And then the second load is the spin cycle.
Dude, I think that would happen one time when we went down to Jacksonville. I saw a guy on the side of the road charging kids to get in a washing machine.
Yeah,
so I think that's what he was doing. He was just hustling.
He's the guy. He stole that guy's book bag. It was the same guy.
Yeah,
we were in Jacksonville working one time, and we saw this homeless guy sleeping on a bench, and we saw a guy on a rascal scooter ride up and take his book bag from the sleeping guy.
Yeah, took it from him while he was sleeping.
3-point turn on the sidewalk, and then started riding the other way. And we were like, you can't be committing crimes on a rascal scooter.
Yeah, dude, that's when I knew Jacksonville was somewhere I would never want to live.
Ever.
This is similar, but I just want you to let you know, here in Seneca, we have a very caring community.
Yeah.
Like on the way here, you know, the little bypass goes over 123 right there in Seneca, past the gas station. There was 4 homeless people sitting there. giving each other flu shots.
Oh,
dude, there you
so
go. So
how caring and considerate
that's the
people
kind of neighborhood you want to be in.
Yeah, dude. You know what starts a good neighborhood? Good neighbors. There you go. Boom.
Exactly.
4 of them right there. Give them some houses. Toss them in your fucking neighborhood.
Yeah, dude. Oh, put them in Applebee's. Everybody loves Applebe's.
Get
Welcome to the neighborhood. We'll see you tomorrow. Like, you ain't
come
never
and
gonna
get
see
your
me,
friendly
dog.
neighborhood flu shot.
Yeah,
that's it. Come to the back of
Exactly.
Applebee's
They would
parking
put
lot.
CVS out of business. They would.
Yeah. Oh, in a
Without a
heartbeat.
doubt.
Because you go into CVS, they look at you like, yeah, what do you want? Like, what?
This
homeless guy's like, come here, man.
Yeah.
Come here, brother.
Let me borrow $4. Not this costs $4. Let me borrow $4.
Here's your shot.
Yeah, like he might give it back at some point. He ain't never giving it back, dog.
Yeah.
That guy's, he's probably going to take it and run off, try to steal somebody's rascal scooter or whatever that other guy, I don't remember what I said.
Book bag or something.
Yeah, he stole his book bag. That was it.
I saw a fella
rascal.
walking around cynical with a purse.
Mm-hmm.
He stole that.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
I
he
bet
was
this
like,
is the same guy.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
dude, he probably is, man. He probably worked it. He's coming for us, I bet. And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Reason
bet
why he
you're
didn't
trying to
have the
find us.
scooter, it ran out of gas about halfway between here and Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Or wherever.
Oh, for
that
sure.
was.
Man, it was amazing. And what was even more amazing to see the guy wake up, and he woke up because we started tooting the horn, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And he woke up and realized, my book bag's gone. Then he sees it, rolling down the sidewalk on the back of this rascal. What's he do? He gets up, goes down, grabs his book bag, pushes that guy out of his rascal scooter, and now that guy's a victim. I'm like, no, bro, you can't. Did
he get that scooter? Did he get that rascal?
No, he left the scooter and he left the guy on the ground.
No, because he wasn't a criminal.
Yeah.
He was just getting his shit back.
Yeah, he was taking his stuff back from who took it from him.
Yeah.
Scooter
Dude, he
boy,
could've
he was a
done
criminal,
worse.
wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was
stole
the
from
criminal.
him.
And then he want to act like he was a victim and couldn't get up off the ground.
That's like the recent news story, like you shouldn't shoot an unarmed guy with a knife charging you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's
That
insane.
makes the same amount of sense.
Right.
Yeah, dude. That's what I saw. I saw a meme. It was like, they walked in, like, if you shoot somebody who's trying to rob your house, like, oh, you value, your stuff more than somebody else's life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that is
yeah.
what that means actually.
After-
Basically.
Yeah,
Then after you shoot him, you
Yeah.
play Despacito in his ear. Maybe he'll.
Yeah,
wake him
Yeah.
up real quick. And
He'll be just fine.
He good.
he'll be just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you valued it too much,
Dude, that's my
Value
thing.
my
Just
and
stuff
you will
in my
die.
life.
And
Yeah.
you will die Despacito.
Yeah,
Well, I think that means slowly.
I don't know what it means, dog. I've never been to
Hey, Google.
New Mexico.
yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I've always been more fluent in like Spanish rather than Espanol.
Traditional
Yeah,
Spanish.
the traditional Spanish.
Yeah, I'm not real.
Spanish.
That's like, what's the new Chinese called? What is it?
That's an orange. Bro.
Yeah, I don't know orange Chinese. I know
Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Yeah, that's it. No,
Yeah,
that's it, my bad.
like the orange.
Oh, well,
Is
damn,
it-
maybe it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't
He
know.
speaks Mandarin.
I don't know
orange.
new Spanish. I know Spaniard Spanish.
Yeah, like old
Spanish. That's
like,
right.
yeah.
Like knowing old English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And,
exactly.
Ye thou.
And I'm not
No,
just
okay.
talking about leather care. I'm talking about
Right.
like old thee thou, like a Bible or
Yeah.
something.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you want to know old Spanish, you just look on TV and find any movie with Willie Nelson in it. He'll speak it. He'll speak old Spanish.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
No,
Yeah, oh,
me
yeah.
neither.
I mean-
How is Willie doing? He hadn't
think
called
he's
me in a
hanging
while.
But he smokes a lot of dope, so he's doing good. I mean,
I mean,
think
with
he
all
is.
this, he's got plenty of time.
Yeah.
I mean,
dude, what else is he
Corvid
doing?
going around. But you gotta be careful with your local dealer because he needs to wear a mask and gloves and all
Oh,
that.
dude, I bet Willie's farming it out of his own beard. I
It's-
bet he's
it's in his-
growing it right out of his
Dude, he
beard.
got Papa
Or out of his
Smurf up
dreadlocks.
there
Gotta
get up,
harvesting
go nowhere.
A couple acres in his beard real quick.
Yeah, half of his dang dreadlocks is weave with hemp, I bet. So he just...
Daisy Dukes ain't the only thing he peeks at in his bathtub. He's got that stuff growing in his bathtub. And I know
Oh, I
it.
bet,
Oh, dude,
dude.
I bet you he had.
Which explains why he looks the way he does. Can't take a bath. All of his house, his bathtubs in his house full of weed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just a weed plant in
That's
his
why he
bathtub.
looks like
Yeah,
that.
dude. You can't
It's
just
called a
be...
planter now. It's not a
Yeah,
bathtub. It's
exactly.
a planter.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
This
going,
is garden number 1.
If
This is garden number 2.
if you're taking a poo
Yeah.
in his house,
Yeah.
and you're
You
checking for the
fertilize
boogeyman,
Yeah.
and you jerk the shower open,
Yeah.
and Willie's standing there, what do you do?
Well, I close the shower curtain because he's probably fertilizing his own plant.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably.
I'm not watching.
He's naturally.
I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
That's a great ecosystem to have in your own
compost.
bed. Yeah,
He's his own compost system.
that's genius. And
Willie Nelson is pretty much asexual. Like he doesn't need anything else.
No, he can do whatever he wants.
give him
He
my
could
kush,
reproduce
dude.
himself.
Yeah.
Probably. Who knows?
That's all he
He's
needs.
got
man.
he's got his own kush going
Yeah.
and going and growing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Smart guy. Smart guy.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to him when.
That's
it finally
probably
does
why
go
he's so
there.
rich, because like he don't have to sell it. It's not that he would have to sell it.
Right.
It's just the amount of money he would spend by getting it from somebody else. He don't have to spend because he
Right.
grows it himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's sad that he passed away yesterday. When did he pass away yesterday?
Yeah.
Or,
No, dude, I think.
No.
That's
That was
Ruth.
No,
yeah, Bader,
That's Ruth.
That's right.
different person.
Corvid got her.
I thought it was the same. When I saw the picture, I was like, "Dang, R.I.P. Willie Nelson." But it was that small.
Small
Yeah.
white
Oh yeah,
woman
RBG.
on the
R.I.P. RBG.
Yeah.
RPG. Stuff like that.
RBG. Not RPG.
Yeah,
That
RPG.
would be rocket
Yeah,
rocket
Oh,
propelled
somebody-
Ginsburg.
Yeah, dude. Somebody shot her right to heaven. I think.
Is Mother Teresa like the Pope? Like there has been multiple Mother Teresas. We just didn't know.
Yeah, which one's stepmother Teresa? Because you can't have multiple.
Yeah, also a grandmother Teresa. Which
Exactly.
one's over there knitting? You know,
Yeah.
like what are you doing?
Right.
Because I know the Pope. I mean, we obviously always call him the Pope, but they're different freaking
Yeah.
people. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that
Pope
one dude
David.
decided to retire.
Benedict.
Yeah.
You know,
Pope Francis.
When's
Benedict.
Pope Braxton gonna show up? What I
Pope
want to
Rick.
know.
It's just
Or
a matter of
Pope
time.
Smith.
dog.
I mean,
Yeah.
really.
Maybe that's why they don't use last names. Or are those their last names? Benedict?
Yeah, well,
knows?
maybe.
Who knows? Who gives a damn? Honestly, I mean,
Yeah, he's the Pope.
I
Maybe his
don't
last name's Pope.
could be.
I've never met him. I mean,
Pope.
yeah, I've never met him. I mean, I don't.
I don't want to meet him, dude. He can't be touching me during COVID times.
Nah, dude. I
If
feel
he, if he
So-
comes through the door with his, white robe on and his pointed hat and all that stuff, what's up?
So if you lost, the woods are over there.
Yeah.
yeah. Where you going?
So they're
You
used.
know how he holds out his hand for people to kiss
Yeah.
his ring,
Bruh.
Hold out his hand like that. No, COVID.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Chop
I'll
your
shake
hand
hand
off.
and take that ring right off.
You've
your
been
hand, bro.
standing in that crowd. 15,000 people didn't kiss
Yeah.
that ring, and according to your local news source, that's not good. Like y'all shouldn't
No.
all be kissing the same surface at the
Yeah, y'all
same
come
time.
be sucking the Pope's fingers, bro. Stop it. You
We
need
doing
to quit.
Stop it.
Yeah, you ain't no altar boy.
Y'all aren't Catholic,
Do
are
it.
you? That's it.
I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
something I heard now.
Pocket of
I don't know if
hibiscus,
this is
that's
true or
what I
not,
heard.
but the Pope, he's got the Pope mobile and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's got security.
To the Pope Mobile.
Yeah. I mean, he's got security.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the whole population of the Vatican is just
wish
him
they-
and the security.
Yeah.
What I heard
Yeah.
is, and listen, this is hearsay. I don't know if it's true or not. But I heard there's two midgets walk under his robe at all times.
Oh yeah.
At all times.
What they doing under there?
Yeah. What are they
What are
doing?
I guess that's security.
They make
I mean,
him look thick.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
They trying to make him look.
I mean,
thick.
that would be ideal, because what if somebody kisses the ring wrong?
Yeah.
You've got a midget just pops out and in the name of
Oh,
Christ and just
smash
like
you right in the
punch
face.
Yeah, toss
right
some
in the
holy
sack,
water,
right in
holy
the-
butter on him. You know what I'm saying?
right in the in the sphere satchel.
Those holy butter.
Yeah, toss some holy butter on him. You know what I'm saying? He's been churning it down there. What else is he doing? You know, I mean, he's under the Pope's robe. I mean,
You
come
know
on,
they ain't
24
let-
hours a day.
Come
They
on,
ain't
you know
letting
what
no
he's doing
dang
down there.
midgets near the Pope, bro. They see them little demons and they're like, mm-mm.
Oh yeah,
Those are children under the
They
Pope's
straight from
robe.
hell.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
out of here,
Yeah, we know what's going on in the dang.
Yeah.
midget world.
No, in the
the
Vatican.
tree.
We know,
sorcery, bro.
we know what's going on in the Vatican. Those are children up under his robe.
With that being said, I wasn't gonna go there, but do you?
Here we are.
Hello. Do you know what a reverse exorcism is?
Mm-mm.
That's when
I don't know if I want to know. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I could think of yeah.
that's when the devil tells the priest to get out of the little boy.
That's a great way to end the episode. Chandler, thanks for coming in. Eddie, thanks for coming in. This has been awesome. Until next time, this has been your boys' podcast.